Who is this guy?
Hello.
Is that Brandon?
Hope you guys are ready for a few more.
What's up?
Spencer.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Thanks, guys.
Welcome.
So which one of you guys scared away Claire?
The person you're looking for is not here.
Jeez.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who this be, it's your girl KylerB coming at you with a new video. So today we're going to be talking about The Bachelorette Season 16, Episode 5. We're going to be talking about Tayshia. This is Tayshia's episode, even though her episode got interrupted because we had to have a Claire and Dale segment, you know, just to ask follow-up questions about what went down. But yeah, anyway, we have Tayshia here, and yeah, let's get right into this episode. So Tayshia steps in, she starts talking to the guys, she's like greeting them, talking to them, and then next thing you know, Chris comes in, like when she was talking to Brendan, and he was just like, you know, we're not just gonna leave you with 16 guys, we're gonna bring in some more guys.
You know how you just met 16 guys?
Yes.
Well, did you really think that that was the only group of guys you were gonna meet tonight?
Oh my God, you're kidding.
There's another limo full of men pulling up right now.
Oh my word.
So the limo pops up and 4 new guys come in. I remember Noah, Spencer, Montel, and that's it. I don't know the third guy. But yeah, they all come in, and I think Spencer, he kind of shook the table because when he came in, he kind of like, oh, what did you do to make Claire leave? And everybody was just like giving him the cold shoulder because, you know, 16 guys already, you know, had 2 weeks with bonding with each other, knowing each other, and then these 4 new guys have to come in and they're going to compete with those other 4 guys for Tayshia. So everybody was just like, oh, why we have new guys coming in? I just think it's kind of like a slippery slope because the guys who came in first initially, they came for Claire. Now that Claire is gone, they don't know who Tayshia is, but majority of them are willing to get to know her. So the 4 new guys came for Tayshia. They came for Tayshia solely. They didn't come for Claire. So Tayshia's having like this difficulty, like, you know, they didn't come for me initially, so I'm basically like the second option to them, you know. And you know, it kind of was like confirmed with Jason, you know, had that one little date with Claire, and like his whole emotions are, you know, like, oh, I don't think I will be able to follow through with this whole thing. And you know, it wasn't for him. But there was a lot of other guys who were just like, I didn't even have my one-on-one with Claire, so I'm fine, I'm cool with how it is. And you know, I think Riley flipped the script so quick. He was all on Claire. Claire left. He's like, yeah, I'm on Tayshia. But all the other guys, they barely interacted with Claire, so they just don't really care about, you know, having a new Bachelorette because they never really had a deep connection with Claire beforehand. So Tayshia, she likes Spencer. She kind of had that initial attraction to Spencer, so he got the first rose, and then she was nice enough to cancel the rose ceremony because she barely got a chance to speak to the rest of the guys, so she just thought it was fair that the next day she would get to talk to all the guys. So the next day, Chris comes in, he's like, yep, you're all gonna get dates with Tayshia. So they all went on dates with Tayshia. They did this whole basketball pool thing, and then Spencer, he gets hit in his mouth, he starts bleeding, and I think Riley gave him that hit. So he starts bleeding. But anyway, the blue team, I think the blue team won the game. So then after the game, when they were talking and having their little one-on-ones with Tayshia, you know, it's the guy with like the buzz cut looking type hair. He was like, you know, Spencer, you're acting, acting a little funny. So Spencer's like, I didn't know I was acting that way. So then Riley was like, where we come from, you guys are lunch meat, So they were just going back and forth a little bit, and then I think Spencer had his little one-on-one with Tayshia, and then I guess the three guys who like made impressions on Tayshia were Zaxi, Spencer, and Easy. Easy gets his first rose. Everybody's so hype, because Easy like a big personality there, but he didn't get any first rose. He never got like a rose on a group date before, so everyone's hyped for him. Spencer is kind of shaking the table, he's kind of like nobody wants to mess with him like that. So then next day, Brendan gets on like a one-on-one date with Tayshia. So he goes on a one-on-one date with Tayshia. He's on a horseback with Tayshia. And then on the date, Chris running like he's Usain Bolt to each destination spot to like, oh, here's margarita, here's some coconuts, here's ice cream. And like Brendan was just like, can you like give me some time? Like, I'm trying to have some one-on-ones and you're like interrupting it. So I think it stopped. That like Chris interrupting the dates kind of stopped, and then like when they went to the pool and had their one-on-one dates, and then they had their like last dinner date, and Brendan like tells Tayshia that he was married before and he got divorced before, and that's kind of similar to Tayshia's. Tayshia was married young and she got divorced young, so they have like this similarity, they have this bond because they both been married and divorced before. So they bond over that. I feel like Brendan's gonna make it far because they have that bond and they have like that connection. So Brendan's gonna make it far. That's what I'm gonna say. And Spencer, I feel like Spencer, he's gonna stay for a pretty long time, give or take. He's gonna stay for a little bit because she already said some stuff about him. But for Brendan, she said something like, oh, she thinks she can like marry Brendan. And then there was like memes like Chris is like, not again, because how Claire was like, oh, I didn't want to marry Dale, and I'm just like, we just went through this. But she's really feeling Brendan. So that was basically the episode. Her and Brendan about to kick it off. We see the previews. The previews looks like things are gonna go down. They're gonna have little fights. There's some guy named Ed. Like, who's Ed? We'll see, because I don't know who Ed is. But that was a pretty good episode. Tayshia basically, it was so funny when Ivan was like, I already like Tayshia a lot more better than I like Claire, and I'm like, bruh. And it was so funny. Like all the guys are just like, oh, Tayshia's here. Whoop. And like everybody, the Ivan got to talk to her first. Jordan got to talk to her first. Riley, Easy. Yeah, they are like, Tayshia, you're more my speed, So it was kind of nice. And then Spencer, he's kind of rubbing his people's shoulders wrong, so he might be like the villain. But then we see Ed and Chasten. Someone's name is Chasten, I think, have like little beef too. So it looks like Tayshia about to mix it up a little bit. Can't wait to see what she does. And besides the Claire and Dale segment that, kind of happened in the middle of the episode, basically they said that they did not speak beforehand. So anyway, wish them the best and have a nice life with Claire and Dale. It was so funny because the memes are like, can we like wrap up this Claire and Dale segment? We don't want to see it. But yeah. Claire and Dale, they had this initial attraction. Now they're engaged. And yeah, hopefully wish them the best. But anyway, that was the episode. Can't wait to see what happens next week. And yeah, if you like the video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, comments, and concerns. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.